futurists look forward. They imagine what's to come. Their minds are curious and unfamiliar with bounds. These are the people that change what we know to be possible. In 1960, Accutron embodied that spirit. With 300 years of watchmaking precedent in the rear view, they created something entirely new, something from scratch, something from the future. A watch without a balance wheel, a movement powered by a tuning fork which vibrated 360 times per second and which was driven by an electromagnetic coil system, all powered by a dry cell battery. And so the world wouldn't miss the genius that they had discovered, an open work dial that allowed passers-by to gaze at the marvel. And the allure didn't end with the technology. It was their style, the architecture, coloring, the exposed coils, the finishing. It represented a revolution in culture. It gave the feeling that we, as citizens of the space age, were onto something. The Accutron was more accurate, shock-resistant, and technologically more inspiring than what had come before it. And as such, it was wildly embraced. And not just by the public, but by the CIA, by NASA. It kept time for A-12 and X-15 pilots on projects Mercury and Gemini. And now, 60 years after their first, they're back. The DNA and the Spaceview 2020. The line is powered by a new and in-house electrostatic drive system. They achieved the same flawless sweep by allowing the attraction and repulsion of electrical charge to generate electrical current and mechanical energy. The Spaceview 2020 pulls from the past. It's a more conservative model, true to the concept born in 1960. But the DNA, that's truly new. It's how we see design evolving, and it's easy to get lost in its case, the ridges of its dial's finish. The electrostatic generator system's rotor is mesmerizing, as an Accutron should be. In the middle of the 20th century, there was an obsession with the future. How would our world evolve? Self-driving, flying cars, robot maids, time travel, maybe we'd live on the moon. It's amazing to think for a second about all of the seemingly impossible inventions that now surround us. We don't talk about the future so much anymore. The subject has moved from pop culture, but that curiosity still lives within some. The attraction to what seems to be too large to grasp, the fixation on the inconceivable. Life has a way of weathering that spirit for most, but not all.